The hype for Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom couldn't get any higher. Just last week, Nintendo announced a brand new division to their company called Nintendo Pictures, where they're going to take some of their most beloved IP and try to turn them into movies and TV. Today, Nintendo announced a brand new Direct where they're going to be showing the first teaser trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. That is actually this Thursday. So it really got me thinking, and what would a Zelda movie look like? And better yet, who are the best voice actors to play the most beloved characters from Zelda? For this video, I'm going to make up that they're doing a Breath of the Wild movie. So I'm going to take a lot of those characters and find the perfect, and I mean perfect, voice actors. Don't worry, no Chris Pratt. He's already doing Mario. He's already doing Garfield. He won't be in this video again. So guys, in this video, I'm going to pick out the best voice actors for a real Breath of the Wild movie. If you're new to my channel, I'm an indie YouTuber. That basically means my channel is pretty small. I do all this on my own, so every sub, every like really matters. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that sub-a-rooney button, I would really appreciate it. And guys, if you've been liking my Zelda theory videos, the conversation doesn't need to end here. I do have a Discord where we talk all things Zelda, Mario, Nintendo. A link is in the description for that. I also have a Patreon, and for as low as $1 a month, you get your name at the end of every single one of my videos. So to start this voice casting, I think we have to start with the princess herself. Let's talk about Princess Zelda. Zelda is the name of the game. I mean, it needs to be someone strong, powerful, but also someone funny, and someone that needs to be saved once in a while. And for that, I picked J-Law herself, Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence has so many attributes that just fit Zelda perfectly. She's sweet, loving, lovable, but also she's a badass side. That's why I think she'd be a perfect Zelda. Next, let's go to Link, and this is the guy, the main star, probably the main protagonist, and he needs to be somebody who's, still a little unsure of himself, someone that's still trying to figure it out, but somebody you could really get behind, and somebody you want to see succeed. And for that, I have to pick Timothée Chalamet. I mean, there might not be a bigger actor in Hollywood than Tim himself, so I think he would be perfect for Link. He just has so many of those attributes and so much of that stuff and character that you're looking for when you're trying to pick a lead actor that's, Link, someone that's still trying to figure it out. This is kind of like the beginning of his story, so it needs to be somebody that does have a soft side, but, could really rev it up when he needs to. Ganon or Ganondorf, this character and this voice needs to sound overpowering, almost the complete opposite of Link. Someone that's not only sophisticated, but feels like he's been through some battles and been through some rough times. And he's going to be the big bad guy of this movie, and I think Idris Elba is a perfect fit. I love his raspy, know-it-all voice, and I bet he would love to play a bad guy in this new Zelda movie. When it comes to Impa, this one was tough because I wanted it to be an elder, someone that's a little bit older and wiser, someone that's been around the block maybe 100 years and could spew out advice and give story missions and really tell maybe the whole audience what is going on in the story. She might even have to be the narrator of the whole movie. That's why I think Meryl Streep is just perfect. Meryl Streep might be one of the best actresses of all times, and you know what, she might be one of the best actors of all times. She's been in countless number of hits, and she just has that voice that you could just listen to forever and ever. I wanted Tinkle to be in the movie as kind of a comedy act, kind of to break up maybe a somber, more serious tone, and Billy Eichner would just be a perfect fit. If you've ever seen Billy Eichner or Billy on the Street, or any of the times he's been on any of those late night shows, he just feels perfect, like kind of a guy that could dance around a little bit, maybe tell a few jokes. Pretty annoying actually, but at the same time likable, someone you want to be around for a little while. I just think Billy Eichner would be the best Tinkle ever. Every Zelda game, Link has a best friend, a companion, a sidekick, and in this movie we would have to go with Navi. I just love Navi personally. I just have so much nostalgia for the character, and I think Aziz Ansari would be the perfect voice for Navi. Let's just think about it. Navi is your sidekick, and he's not 100% sure of himself yet. He's still trying to figure it out, and I just think Aziz would be a perfect companion for Timothy on their adventure. Also, if we need some comic relief along the way, I think Aziz could definitely handle that because he's one of the funniest men on the planet. Maybe we could do a little bit of a backstory of Navi as well, and Aziz Ansari can really handle any role you give it to him. Maybe it's going to be small at certain parts of the movie, or he could have a whole long monologue in another part. I just think Aziz is an actor that has a lot of range and would be perfect for Navi. Epona's going to be in this movie, and that's right. The horse might not talk, but he might nudge Link in one way or the other, might do some grunting, might do some yelling, might do some barking. That's why I think Vin Diesel would just be a perfect fit for Epona. If you didn't know, Vin Diesel actually voices Groot in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, so it would just be like a perfect fit for him to kind of be grunting and grueling, but also just a lovable horse that Link and Zelda and all the other characters would just love. Now, the complete opposite of Love is Goose. This annoying bully is somebody that has a great character arc at Skyward Sword, comes off very pompous and brash and bold and just a straight bully in the beginning of that game, but kind of becomes more likable towards the end of that game. I think John Cena is a perfect fit for that character. As we've seen recently, John kind of has a decent range of his roles. He could be that bully, or he could have that comic relief. And John Cena is getting more and more popular as time goes on, so he might not want to have such a small role as Goose, but if he wanted it, it's there for him. Let's go, the Great Deku Tree. This is a character that needs to be wise, needs to be old, needs to be just that voice that you could just listen to and you know it's correct and you know he's telling you the right thing. That's why I think Morgan Freeman is a great choice for this character. Morgan Freeman is just so wise. Wise. I love listening to him talk in basically every single movie he's in. And they just get better and better. I was just watching the Dark Knight movies, and his voice is just so epic and classic. Classic is the key word, and that just fits the Great Deku Tree so much. Next up, let's talk about those champions, Urbosa, Daruk, Mipha, and Revali. For Urbosa, I'm going Rosario Dawson because she is a kick-ass chick that doesn't take any names, and she just has a great voice that's very knowledgeable but very tough. Daruk is someone you need raspy, kind of a little slowish, but at the same time overpowering and just a really good friend. So I think Will Arnett has that kind of raspy voice I'm looking for that's very, very likable. Mipha needs to be someone that's so sweet and someone that you just want to be around and feel good whenever her voice is there, but also could kick some butt. That's why I definitely have to pick Elizabeth Olsen for this voice, just because if you've seen her in any of the new Marvel movies, she's just great. And then Revali, what can I say about Revali? He's just a jerk, right? He's someone that kind of your friend, looks out for you, but at any given time will just put you down, make fun of you, kind of say how he's better than you, and very sarcastic. That's why I think Chris Evans would be great for this role. He is known as Captain America, that good guy, so I think it would be awesome for him and really fun to kind of play a different role, kind of play a good guy, but, always trying to put Link down whenever he can and make kind of jokes at Link's behalf. I think these are really strong champions, and if they agree, I think they would be awesome voice actors. Prince Sidon is going to be in this movie, obviously, and needs to have a voice actor that has a lot of range, so I'm picking Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp could basically do any voice you want. If you've seen him in the Pirates of the Caribbean, you just know that he has such a wide range. He could be very comic when it needs to be, and he could also be very serious on the flip side. Last but not least, let's pick Hestu. Hestu is going to be kind of a god, kind of a sorcerer. He's going to help Link upgrade all his armor and suit and give him shields and weapons, and he's going to be a very important character in this movie. That's why I'm giving it to Eddie Murphy. That's right, the legend himself. Eddie Murphy can do very serious roles, but could bust into a dance and song whenever needed. He just has so much range. That's why I think Hestu and him would just be such a great pairing.
I know, this list is pretty crazy, and your opinions are probably very different than mine, but I'd love to know what you think of my choices. I'd love to see who you think is better for each character, or if they're characters that I missed and you think you have a perfect voice actor for. Let me know down in the comment section. I love interacting with you guys. It's probably my favorite part of making videos, so definitely leave me a comment down in the comment area, and don't forget to hit that sub button, give a like, and ring that bell so next time I go live, you you get it right away. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I'm Turbo Jesse. I'll see you on the flip side.